Hello everybody, my name is Santi. Today we're talking about Game of Thrones, the board game, so welcome aboard to the Meeple Wheel. Okay, so this is what the game looks in the middle of a game. So this is a 3-player game. So basically what you're going to do in the game is you're going to put these order tokens secretly in your territories in order to reveal them all together and to carry on with the actions and do these actions. So basically what you're trying to do is conquering 7 strongholds or castles. So as we can see how Stark is near to do that. If he conquers 2 without any other player conquering his castles or his strongholds, he will win. Immediately you have those 7 castles, you win. So there's a lot of things going on. You have to think what other players are going to do, but you also have to take care because you see in each turn at the beginning there's 3 events going on, these 3 events. Or there can be a wildling attack there, so the wildlings will attack and you will all have to collaborate with units and with tokens. So that's basically how the game works on and how everything goes in the game. You have this horseman, you have this footman, you also have some ships. So basically it's like a military game, we could say. It's kind of a riskish game, but the objective is to conquer 7 strongholds or castles the first. So let's go to my top 3 things of the game. Okay, so the third thing I like the most about this game are these random battle cards. They're going in a variation of the game in which you can draw 1 card for each player in a battle, each battle, and they add, well, this one is a 0, this one is a +2, okay? So they add strength to the battle, to each player that fights in the battle, and I think that adds a little bit of luck that makes battles a little bit more mathy. And I don't know, I think it encouraged battles happening in the game, so these cards, I like them a lot in the game. The second thing I like the most in this game are these 3 components, which give you special abilities, really cool abilities. In this one, when you have the throne, you can decide a lot of things happening in the game. With this one, you can add 1 strength to your battles, and with this one, you can change 1 token after revealing your order tokens, or you can see the wildlings attack. This one's really cool. Oh, it also lets you use special orders. So I think these things are really cool. They give a lot of feeling to the game, and I enjoy it a lot. And the thing I like the most about this game is the order token placement mechanic. I think it builds a lot of tension. It makes that moment really tense, figuring out what's each player going to do and you doing things in order of what other players are going to do. I think that is the main moment of the game, and I really like it a lot. It really feels like you're commanding troops and thinking what your troops are going to do. I think it's a really cool mechanic, really tense moment. Really interesting thing in the game. I like it the most. So let's go to my ratings. Okay, so for the theme, I'm gonna give this game a 5 because it really feels like you're commanding your troops in Westeros. That's it. No doubt, good feel, excellent theme. A 5. For the mechanics, I'm gonna give it a 4 because there's a lot of things happening in this game. Wildling attacks, the battles, the bidding, this order thing. There's a lot of things happening in this game, and the mechanics work well. They're good. They work. They make sense to the theme. But there's some houses of the game of Game of Thrones that are easier to play. For example, Baratheon is easier to play, and maybe Greyjoy is a little bit harder to play. And also there's a little bit of analysis paralysis in the moment when you're putting your order tokens. So that's why I'm giving it a 4. It's not a major problem, but there might be a little bit of analysis paralysis and this easier and harder houses. So that's why I'm giving it a 4. And for the art and the components, I'm gonna also give it a 4 because components are great quality. Art is really good, really nice. I like it. It's nothing from another world. It's okay, it's good, nice, but not really gorgeous. But components are excellent as usual in Fantasy Flight. So that's it, a 4 for the art and the components. So let's go to my final rating. Okay, so my final rating for Game of Thrones, the board game, is going to be a 4. It's going to be a 4 because it's a really good game and it really feels that you're in Westeros commanding your troops and battling and conquering. I think it's a really, really good game, and as I like Game of Thrones, I sure want to play this game when they propose me to. So if you like Game of Thrones, you should really give this game a try. And if you don't enjoy Game of Thrones, well, you should give it a try anyway because it's a really good game. Hope you liked the review, hope it's been useful for you, and hope to see you soon again in the Meeple Wheel.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at DicetowerNetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.